everyone. I'm Raakhi Rupani and I'm the Communications Coordinator for BNI here in the UAE. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Suresh Raju. He's been with BNI Rising Phoenix for the last 6 years and recently he's received the award for Member of the Year. So let's get chatting with him to hear about how he felt after receiving the award and about his interesting journey in this beautiful world of BNI.
Thank you, Raakhi. Thank you very much. Well, it definitely feels awesome, especially when you get to know that you're the chosen one amongst the amazing 550 plus entrepreneurs in the region. So yeah, privileged to be honored with this prestigious award. So thank you once again.
That's great. What do you feel were the attributes for receiving this award?
For a start, I would say it was a pleasant surprise when Vijay and Anuradha Shah announced it during the Members' Day. I didn't have any words to express. When you get recognized for KPIs, as in you have done, getting highest traffic or highest referrals that has been passed, or thank you for closed business, you cannot expect that, right? But this accolade was much beyond than that. And to receive from national directors, it's truly an honor. I definitely would say I was being blessed with an amazing team. Wendy, Samath, Roshan, Pradeep, and everyone in the back end. You yourself, Raakhi, Vijay, Anna, and the national office was been there for great support, timely assistance and guidance that made my so-called challenges into a smooth operation, and we possibly achieved the best results. So thank you. Thank you once again, BNI, for felicitating me with the Member of the Year award.
That's great. Thank you, Suresh. So another question for you out here is that tell me about like what your BNI journey has been so far. I know that you've been a member for about close to 5.5, 6 years. How did it all start and how was the whole journey like for you so far?
So Raakhi, before BNI Journey, so BNI being a largest network organization, yeah, I have never been to any network organization, only heard of such things happening. So 6 years, 6 years back, I would say, when I was invited to join one of the BNI meetings, Raakhi, I consider myself as a very good salesperson. So on seeing the numbers of members in the chapter, it kind of attracted me because for me, it was business out there. And I wanted to be part of that group where I can help the business for the company that I work for. So initial days, I was actually identifying and choosing members to whom to meet who were potentially good for me, who had the same target audience as mine, so that they could easily refer and then eventually connect me to grow my business, which happened, which happened. But after a couple of months, I got the opportunity to meet one of the senior most founding members who changed my perspective of BNI. He's none other than Chirandan Joshi, CJ as we fondly address him. He elucidated me about what networking is all about. What is the power of true meaningful relationships? How in giving you can receive, and much more, and much more. I mean, he's an abundant guru of BNI, I would say. And trust me, that 2 hours with him, it flew, but it made me think and change my mindset of giving rather than just receiving. And that has helped me grow my business and personal growth. So thank you, CJ, for those wonderful, valuable times that you have spent and teaching me along the way.
Would you also say that he's been instrumental in making you come out of your comfort zone and changing your mindset from an employee to an employer that you now are?
Absolutely, absolutely. So today, with great pride, I can say, from like you said, from an employee to more than I would say a successful entrepreneur. That has happened. That wouldn't have happened not just because of CJ changing my mindset, but because on the support and the assistance that I've received from the fellow chapter members. So when you start your journey as a company, you know how to do business. You know how the day-to-day activities needs to be done. But there are certain things, certain stuff that you aren't aware of.
Yeah.
The teething troubles that you are having. Yeah. And I was really fortunate that I was in the midst of these experienced business owners, and they were from varied industries, that actually helped me build my career and my entrepreneurial journey. So even after taking roles in the chapter, helped me to understand and be a better leader, where I could apply those learnings in my life and day-to-day activities. See, BNI being a business environment, we all have that support in terms of business. But today, I would say that I cherish those friendships that last for a lifetime. It's an internal bond that I share between these members, where I could just pick up the phone and talk to them, just talk to them, not just in terms of getting business, but also just have a support system. So yes, BNI has played a great role in my life, career, I would say, and highly recommend anyone joining this.
That's great, Suresh. Another question for you right now, which I have, is that the last couple of months for all of us have been totally different. Lives have changed, careers have taken a different path, and you coming from the events industry, and this is something which I really thought that you will be able to shed some light, is what support you have done or given to the members, and what have you received in terms of any intangible benefits. It's been very different, all these trying times with all these different online resources coming up and about in BNI. So what do you think you've done so far for the members, and what have you achieved back in?
So in our industry, like you said, I'm in the exhibitions and events, predominantly building exhibition stands. So we, out of 365 days, 300 days is exhibition season, And when the pandemic occurred 6 months back, everything became a standstill. Nothing was going on the ground level. And so I had kind of, lots of time in hand. So I thought, why waste that time? Thought of connecting with other chapter members, which I've never done it before. Even when it was an in-person meeting, I never used to visit chapters or so. So now that I had an opportunity to connect, I started understanding members in detail, the industry that they were working in, and what they are actually looking out for. So let's say if someone wanted to connect in an XYZ company, and because I did earlier one-to-ones with another chapter member who I know who has been closely working with that company, it was easy for me to connect and channelize them together, and that was kind of helping both the members. He has a need, he has the solution, and that was the connect that made. So actually, members started reaching out to me to find if there were contacts where I can help them, and I became the connecting bridge between those two members. So that has been a very fruitful factor for me for the past 6 months, helping the members. In terms of what I have received is, for a start, the support of friends, or rather, should I say, BNI family members, who has given me that faith and confidence. Of course, in these challenging times, when you know that nothing is happening, you don't know what to do, where to go. So these people were there, and who were giving me ideas to explore, to pivot, the strategy, the model, where we need to focus on, which I'm ever grateful for, which I don't think even my own family members wouldn't do at this stage, because everyone has their, in spite of people having different issues or concerns, BNI members were there to support. So thank you, all the BNI members.
That's awesome, Suresh. Given that we have really gone online and used this platform of BNI for a lot of different initiatives that we started in terms of the booster series, the SOS program, and of course we've had the always given BNI Connect, University, Gain Street. What do you think has been a useful tool so far for you, and what do you recommend to the members?
So I would say BNI itself is a tool, for one's success. I mean, when you say I'm a proud member of BNI, it doesn't stop you saying that, okay, I am a member of BNI. It's the way how you use it, right? Being in BNI, I would say if you don't use it, it's as good as you having a book and you're not reading it, something like that, right? So you need to actually use it, and that can start right from, like you said, from a bio sheet to gain sheet and gain sheet. So when you are actually going for that scheduled one-to-one, you actually prepare and exchange that, which will actually help you to generate qualified referrals. So that is for a start. With the Connect, it's easy to connect with other chapter members, not just locally, but also across borders, across countries. I have been fortunate to get connected, or rather, there were people who were connecting with me and asking, okay, when the season opens, can you able to help? So that is one of the, it's a professional way of, I would say, LinkedIn. So BNI Connect has been a great help. And last, I would say, podcasts and booster series that has been happening, it actually gives you, nuggets of wisdom. So I'm an avid listener, and I get those information to implement that in my business or in my personal life, and also what I have experienced it, being able to share that with and help those members, who are passing with the same phase as such. So yeah, a lot of learnings from not only just from the members, but also you have opportunities online to get yourself educated.
That's great, Suresh. Thank you so much for giving us the time. I would say that Suresh is a person who's really very positive, taken this time out during the pandemic or these trying and interesting times, and given the information, given the positive support to all the members. So you rightly deserve the member of the award. So congratulations once again, and thank you so much, members, for listening out to us.
Thank you.
Would you like to say
Thank you,
something?
Raakhi. Before you let me go, I just want to say being in BNI is one of the best things that has happened in my life. I definitely thank all the members in BNI family, especially from BNI Rising Phoenix Chapter, who has been a great support and instrumental factor to my success and growth in business. Highly recommend anyone who wants to grow both business and personally. This is the platform that can help you grow. So thank you, Raakhi. Thank you, Raakhi, for having me here. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Suresh.